Hey guys, Professor Cloud here with another game reaction video for a demo that I found at the Summer Games Fest. This game is called Midnight Fight Express, and I'll be honest with you, I don't remember a lot about it even when I was watching Summer Games Fest, other than that it was being made by a single developer out of Poland, a single dad. His name is Jacob Zwinel, I believe is how you pronounce that. I'll have to speak to a couple of my Polish friends and see if I pronounced that correctly. But it is being published by Humble Games. It was being shown at the Summer Games Fest 2022, as I mentioned, and it just looked like it was going to be a lot of fun, along the same lines as potentially a more isometric view of, say, Sifu, something along those lines. But we'll find out for sure as we get to playing the game. The other thing that I will mention is that it is the whole reason it was shown at the Summer Games Fest is because it is going to be coming out in full release later this year. So that would be summer 2022. Let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're getting. Loading default save data. Excellent. Let's take a look at the settings here real quickly, specifically the audio. I don't want to be drowned out by the music. Although I gotta say, the music is pretty banger from what I'm hearing right now. Let's see, controls, controller settings. Movement is pretty standard. I'm sure we're gonna get some of this as we go along. There is a parry mechanic. Throws, aims, okay. Looks like this might be a twin stick shooter type. And then video. We'll leave it alone. Let's see how it runs on full blast. And let's just play this on, let's see, normal, 100% health, standard enemy reaction, partly recharging health, full focus capability. Aggressive enemy reaction, 100% health, no recharging health, limited focus. Oh wow, so realistic is actually worse, and then you can build your own custom ones. Interesting. Yeah, let's just, for demo purposes, let's just play the normal difficulty. Level can be changed between levels. Alright, got it. Act 1. It's no use going back to yesterday because I was a different person then. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Excellent reference. So, babyface, right? I'm just going to call you that since our records don't show anything else. Kind of like you're a ghost. We don't like ghosts. They have a tendency to cause trouble and disappear. Classic ghost. Now listen up. You claim innocence. No memory from before the attack began. Say you were just trying to help. But we know that isn't true. You're part of this whole thing. The attack on the city, mobilizing the gangs, all of it. What we don't know is why. If we figure out the why, we figure out the how, and we can stop the how. Come on, buddy, tell us the why. Help us save the city, and maybe you won't get the death penalty. Maybe. Start at the top, retrace your steps, everything you can remember. Might help us figure out exactly who you are. Don't hold back, or else we certainly won't. Now, what's this about a talking drone? Okay, so now we're back. Alright. I'm guessing then that that's probably going to be a recurring theme between chapters or acts or what have you. Okay, so there's movement of the character. I like the character model, and I have always loved isometric view games. So TV, it's chaos. Utter, relentless chaos. A citywide takeover perpetrated by power-hungry lowlifes. Do not, I repeat, do not go to the civilian evacuation sites. They're honeypots for the vulnerable and panicked. They don't want anyone leaving the city. These criminals, they're everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Even, oh no, they're here. They're in the building. To anyone out there still alive and watching, trust nobody. Save yourselves. I'm sorry, I'm getting into this. And remember, this programming was made possible by generous, caring viewers like you. Sorry. Hey, babyface. Yeah, you. Let me out of here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a drone. Like, what is in this box? Too slow, friend. No time to waste. Wow, this is your place. No cult of personality concerns here. They really drained that noggin of yours, huh? We can fix that. But first, don't think I need to tell you our beautiful city of tomorrow has gone to all sorts of hell. Could really use a little saving. So here's the deal. You're a sleeper agent, a brutal mercenary in a trance, waiting for a drone in shining armor like yours truly to wake you up from this dry little dream. I only ask one itsy-bitsy favor in return. Help me save the city and all the good-hearted schmucks in it before sunup, or the crooks will get full control. Do that, you get your real life back, and the city sees a brighter tomorrow after all. Now, let's get moving. Won't be a tomorrow if we don't get our shit together today. At least not the kind of tomorrow you want to see. Alright, so one interesting thing I just noticed that I really like, and I've got to applaud the dev for this, is when you are hiding behind a wall like this, you can still see the image, even if it's not the full image. Let's see if there's anything in my kitchen. Nope, nothing in my kitchen. Alright. Let's follow the mission marker. Do a little bit of exploring while we're at it, just to make sure. Yeah, they're kind of like using a shadow image of the character when they're behind walls like that. I like that. That's nicely done. Oh, almost forgot. Gotta reactivate you. Applying a little noise cream should warm those muscles right up. Okay. Now, oh wow, they're showing me the music name that's with this. That's awesome. I like that. Hold A to sprint. Alright. Looking good, friend. No fear. Love it. Alright, so I'm not doing any of that, by the way. All of that parkour was done just by me holding sprint, so you don't have to worry about this being much of a platformer from the looks of it. I like that, too. I really think that's interesting. Our first batch of bozos, out hunting civilians. Should be no trouble for you. Introducing bozos. That's great. Alright, so extra strike. Right, so that was extra strike. Okay, oh crap, I didn't read that. Alright, let's keep going then. Okay, wide block. On perfect blocks, press LB to use it. Oh, come on. Remember to keep an eye on your health bar. On lower difficulties, health is partially regenerated over time. Alright, so this, combat-wise, kind of feels like the Batman Arkham games. In that as long as you keep moving directionally, you can keep staggering them. You gotta be up close though for it to attach itself. Whoa! Okay, the problem, looking at you knocking skulls chant, the basics are in your blood. You still got a whole lot to remember, memories and moves, but you'll get there in time. Okay, so one problem I did have there is when they're blocked like that, they require you to do a heavy attack. I've seen this in other fighting games before. Perfectly makes sense. It basically breaks their block and allows you to get back in. The problem is the heavy attack also knocks them far enough backward that you then have to get up to them to keep the light attacks going, but it knocks them so far back that by the time you get to them, they've got the block back up again most of the time. So I think that might need to be tweaked just a hair. But I like it. Yep, okay. For now, let's see what sort of sorry excuses for criminals we got behind door number 1. You know what we got here, boys? Just some pathetic prick thinking he can buy us off. Sneak his family out safe and all. Don't you get it, asshole? They're already buried in a pit somewhere. It's time you join them. Well, already then. Now that's the kind of dirtbag fuckery that really gets the blood boiling. What say we turn up the heat? Alright, the rage meter, which is down in the bottom left corner, will build up when engaged in combat. Rage enhances the power of your combat abilities for a short time. Alright. Look at you shaking rage style. Yeah, we can use that. Time to Hulk out on some bozos. You hear all that commotion? Better be the pizza guy. Yeah, it's not the pizza guy. When your rage meter is full, rage mode will activate automatically for a short period of time during combat. Okay? Which is why my health is horrible right now. Some enemies are stronger than others and require you to break their defensive stance in order to make them vulnerable to attacks. Yeah, that's the whole heavy attack thing. So, I gotta be honest with you, I'm trying to... I was able to do the blocks. I'm not able to do the parries. I don't like the fact that the parry button, or the requirement for you to do a parry attack is on a different button than the standard attack. Uh-oh. Oh, dodge. Okay. Poor guy, can't save them all, but we can sure as hell try. Those batons are yours for the taking. Hell, anything is really. If you can shatter bone with it, why not? Okay, so we pick up the baton. Melee weapons have limited durability and will break after a few minutes. Okay, so I am seeing a nice combination of Batman Arkham combat, the basics combat, not all of the gadgets and everything that, of course, Batman Arkham had. I'm seeing Rage Meter with God of War, but instead of you required to trigger it, it triggers automatically. And then the use of limited durability based melee weapons that you see in Sifu. So I'm liking this so far. I'm enjoying the hell out of this. This is nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really liking this. This is fun. Uh-oh. Don't come any closer or I'll slit this asshole's throat with my... He's holding a wrench. That's awesome. While holding the weapon, press R2 to throw. Okay. Throwing weapons at enemies will temporarily stun them and break their attacks. Different thrown weapons have various effects against enemies, okay? Alright, I'm gonna grab that wrench. Bullseye, this is totally working. You're really doing it. Saving the city. I think I'm tearing them up. But I digress. Get more bozos out those doors. Let's treat them to a show. Focus allows you to scan the environment and enemies around you. Fill up the focus bar by landing successful attacks on enemies. That was some grade A precision right there. Never seen anything like it. Why don't we make a memory out of this beautiful moment, huh? I can snap a photo or two for you, then we bash a few more heads. Zoom. Take the photo. Okay. Ha! This is a demo game and I still got an achievement. How do we exit out? Oh, same button to... Okay, got it. World's your oyster, friend, leaving you pearls of pain all over, like that chair. A real killing tool, if you ask me. Some environmental objects can be picked up and thrown at enemies. Use focus to easily identify them around you. Press RB to pick up. Oh, and it automatically throws. Okay. So it recognizes the difference between a melee weapon and a throwable object. Okay. Oh, nice! Oh, this is fun! This is awesome. Except for I'm getting damaged. Anything back there? No. Yeah, I've taken way too much damage. Of course, there are actual tools designed with killing in mind for you to use, like that fully loaded handgun. Let's see if we can find some lead-hungry bozos. Guns have limited ammo and cannot be reloaded. Handguns can be used as melee weapons after running out of ammo. Okay. So we use... Okay. Yeah, so standard twin stick. You know, I dare say we make quite the pair. You with all the killing of bad dudes, me bringing all the hype it's meant to be. So... Alright, the one thing I don't like about the handgun is you have no... And I understand, in real life you wouldn't have this either, but like you've got no idea in this isometric view how precise the shooting is. So, like, I really had a hard time figuring out whether or not I was going to hit somebody or not. Like, there in some top-down shooters that are twin-stick, you'll get, like, a line out of the gun, or you'll have some kind of a reticle, and I use the game The Ascent for a perfect example of this. There was always a reticle that my mouse could control that let me know where the bullet should actually land. I'd kind of like something like that. But I'm also okay if it's not. If it's part of the difficulty in not having that, I'm okay with that too. You know, I dare say we make quite the pair. You with all the killing of bad dudes, me bringing all the hype. It's meant to be. So I say enough practice. Time to take it to the streets. Remember, there's a full-scale criminal takeover in progress out there. We don't stop it, this city and all the people in it, well... It ain't even worth thinking about. With you out there, we can't lose, or so I tell myself. Now come on, we've got our first major target to give a violent send-off to. I'll tell you about him on the way. Alright, so I'm going to grab the melee weapon. This is your hideout. It's a place where you can customize your character between levels, unlock new skills, and much more. Wow. Okay. Babyface and Droney. I'll read that in a minute. The levels panel allows you to select the level you want to play. You can return to the previous levels at any time. Each level has its own unique items that you can unlock by completing challenges. Alright, so there's replayability right there. Complete this level to unlock its statistics and challenges. Challenges are listed here after the level is unlocked. Here you can learn more about the enemies you will fight on each specific level and learn about their skills and background. And then each level allows you to earn money that can be used to buy clothes. Your current money and unused skill points can be found here, okay? Skills and upgrades. Wow, this game is deep! It starts out very shallow and then just really super becomes deep. Skills and upgrades panel allows you to develop your character with additional skills that can be activated. Okay. Appearance panel, customize appearance. Not spelled correctly. The playground panel allows you to test your skills with a range of customizable options. The progression panel shows you all detailed player progression and statistics. Okay, so factory leaderboard. I have one unlock point. Okay, so combine light and heavy attacks to perform more powerful combos. Parry and counter. Follow-up chain strikes with a powerful finishing move. Yes. Yes. Okay. Grapples. Ropes. Secondary guns. Okay. And each one you can get a picture of. That's nice. I like that. Grab. Okay. Appearance. So we've got 7 different kinds of headgear. We'll go with the black cap. Oh, I gotta buy it. Oh, okay, hold on. And then we got new gloves. Brawler gloves. So what have I got? 1,500? I can only buy one of them. Let's go with the brawler gloves. I can do without the hat. Okay, playground. Enter playground. I'm guessing this is a testing, like a test location, and you get to play different soundtracks behind the scenes. That's interesting. Dummy and bozos. Okay. So campaign progression, challenge progression, gold tooths collected, skills unlocked, skins progression, outfits and tattoos, enemies discovered, weapons unlocked. Now I'm hoping, I'm very much hoping that when I see 1 out of 4 campaign progression, that's specific to the demo and not what's going to be in the full game. I really truly hope. I'll have to read up to find out. So Babyface and Droney set off in search of their first target, Little Tony, in an attempt to quell the criminal takeover of the city of tomorrow. Well, and shoot, sorry about that. As you can see here, it's 1 out of 40. So it looks like there's going to be 40 levels that we're going to be able to play through in the final game. I'm not going to play through all of this because, one, I don't want to spoil myself. But I'm all in on this game, 100%. I hope you are too. I'm very much enjoying the hell out of this game. Collecting gold teeth from enemies allows you to unlock additional items in the game. Oh! Yeah, that wasn't good. Our first target is Little Tony, real low life, terrible scumbag, human-shaped stain on the underpants of the city. Let me grab that. Little Tony's the meathead who leads the bozos. In charge of general street level... Alright, hold on a minute. I know I turned the audio down, but it doesn't sound like it's down. In charge... Yeah, that needs to be fixed. I don't think the settings are working on the background music. Except right now, he's playing the part of violent distraction in the grand symphony of this friendly neighborhood takeover. Sowing chaos around town, I mean, never take your eyes off the stripes sort of thing. We take little Tony down, we deliver the first major blow to this whole mess. Let's start with this hub of illicitness, his munitions factory. Whoa. Explosive Productions in overdrive. Little Tony wants us going big, like Explode Piper Square big. Death and destruction will distract the media and do-gooders, give the other gangs cover to do their dirty deeds. Wait, you hear that? Alright, that time I did it clean. These bozos are prepping to hit Piper Square. That's going to put a lot of innocent folks in the ground. We better bury their plans ASAP. Come on, little Tony, ain't gonna wait around for the boom boom much longer. Some environmental items can be used as explosives. You can identify them using focus. Well, that wasn't good. Yeah, didn't do a very good job there. Introducing bulky bozos. Yo, who the fuck are you? Wait, don't answer. I want to be able to hear your bones breaking when I crush them. Some opponents use grapple attacks that require the player to press the appropriate buttons rapidly to escape them, okay? Factory's empty, but let's check out back to be sure no loose ends. Alright, so we're getting total scores, and I'm guessing the leaderboards are going to be posted, across Steam or across whatever platform you might be playing the game in. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop here. I'm sold 100%. I'm going to absolutely wishlist, and I hope you will too. This game is called Midnight Fight Express. It's being created by a single developer out of Poland named Jacob Zwinel. And it is being produced by Humble Games. Last I heard is that it is scheduled to release in summer of 2022. I did see this at the Summer Games Fest of 2022, so it should be coming out here fairly soon. It is available on Steam. Make sure you go wishlist it. And as always, if you did enjoy this content, I hope that you'll hit the big red subscribe button down at the bottom. It actually helps me out a lot. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you all in the next video.